Hello, I just finished The Mousetrap, which is in this book, The Mousetrap and Other Plays. So, The Mousetrap is run for decades as a play, and it was transcribed to novel form in this book. And this book also has several other plays in it. The only other one that originated as a play was Verdict, and I just previously did a review of that a couple days ago. The other ones are 10 Little Indians, which that's also the book, and then there were none. Then there's Appointment with Death, The Hollow, Witness for the Prosecution, which I've read that as that's in another short story compilation book. Towards Zero and Go Back for Murder. And Go Back for Murder was also another novel before it became a play, had a different title. So the printing of Go Back for Murder has different character names in it than the original book. So what I did was I read the two from this book that originated as plays, and then the stories that originated as novels, I also bought them separately. So this will be the last review from this book. Those other novels I'll be reviewing as I read them, and that will flesh out the entirety of this list when I'm done. So, except for, and then there were none, or 10 Little Indians, depending on which title you want to lean on there. So I'm just going to review The Mousetrap. Now, The Mousetrap, part of the play's history is that when you go in there, you're told not to reveal who was the killer. So I'm not going to do that in this review either. I'm going to just tell you that the coolness of The Mousetrap is the setting, because it's in this place out in the middle of nowhere, and there's a big storm, and people just kind of go in there for shelter, and they all have different backgrounds. And then the cool part about it was that towards the end of the story, they had to recreate their activities during a killing so that it would shore up their story or not. And a lot of the buildup was pretty neat. The solution I found to be very simple, and I figured it out very early. And I don't know how common that is with that particular play, if everybody knew who the killer was early in it, but it was still fun. It didn't matter. So not as good as some of the other Agatha Christie novels, but still entertaining is what I would say. And ultimately, really all murder mystery books, unless they have a very sinister, scary vibe to them, they're pretty much for fun, right? They're fictional entertainment. They're not meant to be, anything real deep usually. Although Verdict, that I just finished, had quite a different angle to it. It was a non-standard murder mystery, if there ever was one. So if you wanted to read something very obtuse, Verdict is the one. But Mousetrap was a lot of fun. The setting was cool. Characters were cool. The backstory was cool. Solution, a little easy to figure out. But like I said, I'm done with this particular compilation book, and the future ones will come from their own individual novels.